What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. 3'S Kicks. Once again, appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. So today was a very busy day of sneakers. We had a bunch of restocks and shock drops and sneaker passes and so on and so forth on. It was just a lot going on today. So I'm going to break down everything that did happen today, give y'all an update on some stuff that's going on with sneakers, and then just basically just talk about everything that dropped today. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, but we're going to go ahead and jump into it, starting off with this morning. So today was the release of the Dunk Low, I think it was the Vast Grays that dropped this morning. I do have the screenshot of the stock numbers. There were 12,779 total pairs, starting at men's 6 going through men's 15. So that 12,000 was spread across all those pairs. As always, I took an L. Y'all know how it is trying to hit dunks on sneakers. I really wasn't like too hurt that I took the L. It's just how it goes nowadays. You never know if you're going to hit. It's hit or miss. But you really can't be upset if you don't hit, because I go in knowing I'm not going to hit. So that was this morning. So continuing on the other news that did come out today, Snkrs is looking for basically people that will host their lives, or like the live streams that they do on Snkrs. So they put out a flyer basically on Snkrs, and it says Snkrs live open call. We're looking for new hosts to add to our Snkrs live roster. Could it be you? And then if you click that, you can like go to like apply now, and it'll take you to their website, and you can fill out the application, and it gives you some like frequently asked questions and different things like that. So this is a great opportunity for people who like being in front of the camera, who like talking, who love sneakers. This is just one of those unique opportunities that doesn't always come around. So if you're interested in that, this is a great time to do that. Like I mentioned, it is on the Snkrs. When you go to the Snkrs app, it's on. If you just scroll down the feed tab, you will see it. Now, the only downside with this is you have to be in New York City or in one of the 5 boroughs of New York City, because the filming takes place in Manhattan, I believe. So if you're in the New York area and you're interested in this, that opportunity is there for you. I highly recommend you to go check it out once again, because it is a unique opportunity. Now, continuing on to the big thing that happened today. So we got a massive, not massive, but we got a big restock today on a bunch of Jordan 1s that have recently released. Now, of course, they weren't like hyped Jordan 1s. They were bricks. But like I mentioned, they weren't hyped. So if you wanted them, if there are pairs that you had wanted when they first released but weren't able to get, today was the opportunity to be able to get pairs that you missed out on, you didn't hit on originally when they first released, or like you couldn't buy them then but you could buy them now. There were a bunch of different ones that ended up coming out. So all of the ones that released, they had the Jordan 1 Heritage, the Jordan 1 Marina Blue, the Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0, the Jordan 1 Pollen, the Jordan 1 Handcraft, and then they had the Jordan 1 Bordeaux. Now, when I was on so they did this all on the Snkrs Live, and today was Lucian. If you watch the Sneaker Live, there's Lucian and Will. Today was Lucian's last live on Snkrs. So basically, as giving back to the community kind of sort of thing, they did restock a bunch of these old ones that did come out. Now, I didn't cop anything off there. I think the one that I was most interested in would have been these Shadow 2.0s. But when I was on the Snkrs Live, I couldn't purchase them. Like, it didn't pop up for me to be able to purchase the Shadow 2.0s. So I ended up not getting them. And then, of course, like the Heritage sat on there. We've seen the Heritage sitting in the store. Like, I went to the Nike store yesterday, and I saw the Heritage sitting on the shelf. So those are there. Bordeaux's were on there, like I mentioned. I think the Pollen sold out. The other shoe that was on there was the Jordan 1 Silver Toes, which was the women's shoe that came out. I think that shoe came out last year. Those ended up selling out as well. So some of the ones did sell out. Like I mentioned, I'm sure stock was low on some of them, but some people, like I mentioned earlier, if you didn't get them when you had the chance early in the year, or just didn't have the funds, or whatever prevented you from getting them earlier, this was a great opportunity today to be able to purchase the shoe, especially if you want it for personal. Now, like I mentioned, coming from a reseller perspective, yes, they were bricks, but that's okay. Resellers don't have to have every item that's released. It doesn't have to be resale wise, or it doesn't have to have the resale hype behind it. Some people just want it for the toe. So like I said, today was a great opportunity for that to happen for those that were interested in the shoe. So that was the Snkrs Live. Like I mentioned, it was just kind of crazy. Like I didn't really find out about it till like right before, or right when the Snkrs Live had started. that's when I started getting notifications that stuff was going to be shock dropping, and I didn't realize they would be shock dropping so many different ones today. At first I heard it was going to be one shock drop, and then they just kept coming and kept coming. Now, the crazy thing with the shock drop today, so of course, like I mentioned, they have two hosts, Lucian and Will. Lucian is, I believe, in New York, and then Will is overseas, and I want to say London or something like that. So if you're not familiar with the Snkrs Live, they sometimes just randomly shock drop stuff, whether it be in the US or in Europe. And the funny thing, Europe always gets heat. Like, it makes no sense at all, and that was no different today on the Snkrs Live. So I was in one of my sneaker groups, and we're talking about the shoes I'm releasing, and it's a resale group, so everybody's like, oh, all these ones are bricks, yada yada. And someone goes, watch Europe get some heat. And sure enough, like 5 minutes later, they shock dropped the Jordan 3 Fire Reds on Snkrs in Europe. And I was just like, bruh, like, why? Like, it's always like that with Europe. I have no idea why. But yes, if you're in Europe, y'all did get the shock drop for the Jordan 3 Fire Reds. That, if you have not seen the review I did on that shoe, I will link it above. That is a dope shoe. I am planning on getting that shoe whenever it does come out. I believe it releases in the States on September 10th, I want to say, but don't quote me on that because I don't remember off the top of my head. But just another great shock drop to get today. It would have been crazy if we had gotten that for the US. I'm hoping we do end up getting a shock drop for the Jordan 3 Fire Reds. We haven't had a shock drop on an upcoming release in a minute that I can think of off the top of my head. So it would be nice to get that if we're able to. If not, I will be copying them on release day. It is what it is, but I'm planning on getting a pair. But just another, another crazy restock. How do y'all feel about Europe getting these shock drops that are better than what the US is getting? For example, like on Sneakers Day, Europe gets a Sneakers Day, the US does not get a Sneakers Day. So, and that's been going on for the past couple years. So how do y'all feel about Europe getting stuff and the US not getting stuff? Like, it would have been great if both Europe and the US had got the Jordan 3 shock drop, but I don't know how Nike operates with their stuff. So overall, that was the Snkrs Live for today, with the drops in the US and then the drops in Europe. Now, continuing on just to some other random sneaker information. So today we did also get exclusive access or early access on the Jordan 1 Stealth, which I believe is set to drop next Tuesday. I did not get exclusive access. If you follow my channel, y'all know I never get exclusive access on stuff, and that continued today. Am I tripping? No, because I should have a review on that shoe actually coming up in the next couple days, which is why I really wasn't tripping, because I already have the shoe coming. So, but if you got access on or early access on the Jordan 1 Stealth today, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're looking forward to that shoe. I am ready to see that shoe in hand. It does look like a nice shoe. Will it resell like that? I don't think so, but we'll wait and see whenever I get the shoe in hand to determine determine my thoughts on the shoe. Now, continuing on, the other thing we got on Sneakers today, we got a Sneakers pass for the Jordan 7 Beffy's Beauty Supply, and the pass was only for LA. So if you're interested in that Jordan 7, I believe it's a women's Jordan 7 as well. That should be releasing in the next, I want to say 2 or 3 days. I haven't gotten any word on early pairs for that one. I probably won't get the shoe. I really don't have interest in 7s like that at all. So if you're interested in a review, let me know. I could get the shoe if I can get my hands on it. If not, I'm probably going to leave that shoe alone. But we did get that Sneakers pass today. So if you're in LA, let me know if you were able to cop off the Sneakers pass today as well. Now, I did mention this last piece, I think in my last video or the video before, but this is talking about the Air Jordan 8 player exclusives, that the University of Oregon 8s that are being auctioned off on GOAT. So I did get a little more information, and that starts tomorrow as of me recording this video, which is today if you're watching this video now, and that is the 24th, and I believe it goes to the 26th. But I mentioned in my last video there would be 400 numbered pairs of these shoes being auctioned off. I didn't know how they would break it up between the two pairs. Well, it will be 200 and 200, so there's two different colors. There's like a platinum and a green, and the names on them are the George Green and the Pure Platinum, but each pair is getting 200 total out of the 400. So at least they're evenly splitting it. Now, how they break down the sizes between those, I have no idea. It'll just be a wait and see when you do the auction. But I'm sure there will be pairs like for each size. It's just no telling how many. But like I mentioned in my other video, I'm sure price will be high on these. I'm sure the auction will go up for these player exclusive shoes. So if you're interested, there's your opportunity. Don't be surprised if the price gets crazy stupid trying to cop those. But overall, I forgot one more thing happened today. We actually did get exclusive access also for the Nike Dunk Low by You, which is basically the Nike ID of the dunks. Now, I know I've actually seen people talking about it, and I think Elliot Page talked about it in his video. Go check him out. He actually has a great channel. But he Nike ID did the Nike by You a pair of Dunk Low Pandas. And he said, I believe the quality on the one he created was better than the one that we get just as a regular release, which is kind of interesting, but is it surprising? Probably not. So, but I'm sure a lot of people ended up customizing Pandas today. I didn't even check to see if I got access to it just because I really didn't need to create a dunk for anything. So I left it alone, but we did get that access today as well. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, very busy day in the sneaker community. Let me know if y'all were able to cop anything that dropped today. I didn't cop anything. I kept the money in my pockets, which at the end of the day is never a bad thing. But like I said, let me know if y'all were able to cop anything from today, whether it be from the stuff that dropped in the US, the shock drop in Europe, or just kind of anything else throughout the day that did end up dropping. Like I mentioned, I should have a review on the Jordan 1 Stealths coming later this week, and I do have another early pair as well. So whenever I get that in, y'all know I will drop that video for y'all ASAP. But as always, I do appreciate y'all for stopping and checking out the channel. Go and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping in. Hope y'all stay safe and stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.